and chat to every one of you guys. Happy New Year's. Today's video is a very special video dedicated to my beloved grandpa. I'll be showing you guys what I like to call it Mov kua dlis, which just means grandpa's style of rice porridge. So today I'll be showing you guys how to make a style of rice porridge that my grandpa loves eating, and I'll be making a rice porridge with a silky black chicken, and then I'll be adding some fresh herbs in there and making little glutinous rice balls to add into the porridge. It is flu season, it is winter, and especially for me since I have like a cold right now, all I want is a bowl of chicken rice porridge. I grew up eating chicken rice porridge with my grandpa, and my grandpa loves eating anything. He loves enjoying food of all kinds, and my grandpa would always make us a bowl of chicken rice porridge whenever we don't feel so good. And so I grew up remembering him cooking us a whole pot of rice porridge, and I enjoyed it a lot as a kid. So with this porridge, you guys can add whatever herbs, whatever meat you guys liked in there, whatever other toppings you guys like to add in there. But today I'll be showing you guys one of the styles that he loves eating. It's gonna be pretty simple but also very, very comforting. So hopefully you guys enjoy this video and give it a try. Let me know what you guys like to add into your porridge and what kind of other toppings you guys like to add to it. So yeah, let's go ahead and make Mov kua dlis for all of you guys. So let's go. Okay, so the first thing I want to do is take care of our chicken. So here is our silken black chicken that I have rinsed and washed. So what we're going to do is we're just going to go ahead and take the meat out of the bones. We're going to save the wings and the legs into the porridge, just in case they want to eat it whole. And other than that, we'll take the meat out from the bones, and then we'll chop it up really fine and put it in the soup. You guys don't have to use a silken black chicken. Feel free to use any other chicken, hen, preferred meat as you want, but chicken is my grandpa's go-to. And we're gonna save the bones to make the broth first, and after that we'll put the rice and finish the rest. So I'm gonna go ahead and chop this up, and then we'll start boiling the chicken and cook it up. Alright, so here is the chicken that I finished cutting and deboning. So here are the bones that we're going to go ahead and put in the broth for flavor. And then here is the actual meat that I chopped up really fine. You can chop it however size you guys liked. I just like it really, really fine just because it's easier to eat. Other than that, this is how it should look like. And then to this, I have a pot here with 12 cups of water. I'm going to go ahead and add in the bones because we're going to pretty much flavor the porridge. And basically what we're doing now is we're just making it broth, chicken broth. We're gonna add in the wings and all the bones that I saved up from the meat. And we're gonna let this cook for a good 15 minutes. And then we can add in the minced up chicken in there. But other than that, I'm gonna let that go for a good 15 minutes and then come back and check on it. Okay, so like always, skim off any residue that you don't want in there as you go. Other than that, we're gonna continue cooking this until it's nice and flavored, and then we'll add in the meat. Okay, so this has been simmering for a good 15 minutes or so. I'm gonna go ahead and take the bones out. I'm gonna leave the wings and the feet in there just because some people like to nibble on it. And then to that, I'm going to go ahead and add in the actual meat that we cut up earlier. So gently add that in there. Mix that around. Okay, and to this I'm going to add in just some salt to taste. I'm going to add in some chicken bouillon as well, just for flavor. It's totally optional, you guys don't have to add it if you don't want to. Okay, so at this point what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and add in our rice. So I'm using short grain rice today. So you guys can definitely use long grain jasmine rice if you guys want to. 2 rice cups of short grain rice that I rinsed once or twice. I'm gonna add that in there. And at this point, when you add in the rice, make sure you stir it, or else the rice is gonna stick to the bottom. Because it is starch, it's gonna stick to the bottom, so make sure you keep stirring it. Okay, so now once the rice is in, we are going to add in some aromatics to make it nice and flavorful. Here are all my aromatics I'm going to use today. I have some shallots that I'm going to use. I have some minced up lemongrass and have a lot of garlic here as well, minced garlic, and I have some chili peppers if you guys want it a little bit spicy. And then to my herbs, I have some sawtooth coriander, or they also call it culantro. I have some fresh Thai basil, some green onions here, and of course you gotta have some cilantro. So when my grandpa made this, he would do lemongrass and all of these herbs, and then garlic and shallots is totally optional. I like to add these in here to make it a little bit flavorful, but it's totally up to you guys. You don't have to add it in there, but I'm gonna add these in there to have it nice and flavorful. So first I'm gonna add in some lemongrass to flavor, and also add in your shallots as well, and also your minced up garlic. The peppers and the green onions and all the other herbs I'm gonna add at the end so that they can so they don't overcook. Alright, stir this up. So at this point, I'm gonna let it just simmer for a good 20 to 30 minutes until the rice is nice and cooked and a little bit mushy. When my grandpa did this, he would cook it until it's really, really mushy, and then he'll serve it. So as long as the rice doesn't stick to the bottom, I'm gonna cover it and let it come to a simmer, and just let it slowly simmer for a good 30 minutes to 35 minutes, or until the rice is fully mushy. It might take a little bit longer, but come back and check and stir it so the rice doesn't stick to the bottom, because it will. So just keep an eye on it. Okay, I'm gonna slightly cover this, and then in the meantime, we are going to go ahead and make the glutinous rice balls. So my grandpa loves the glutinous rice balls, so I'm gonna show you guys how to do that today and add it in here. It's just a really fun texture in there. So while this is cooking, let's go ahead and make the glutinous rice balls. So let's go. All right, so in a bowl here, I have about a cup of glutinous rice flour, and this is the one that I'm using. I have about a cup of that in the bowl. Into that, I'm going to add it in about half a cup of water, just warm water. I'm going to start out with half a cup, and I'm going to mix this up really quick. Get all the dry corners. Just mix this until it's hydrated, and then if it's too sticky, we're going to go ahead and add a little bit more flour, which it's a little sticky, so I'm going to add in just a little bit of flour in there, like a tablespoon. We're just trying to make a dough to form into little balls, and then that's about it. Yeah, this is pretty good. Just a nice dough that doesn't stick to your hands. It looks like this. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and dust the bowl with some flour. And then all I'm gonna do is take a little bit of the dough and form it into little balls like this. And just continue that until all the dough is used up. And then if it sticks, swirl that around. These will puff up when you cook them, so if you want to do it even smaller, feel free to make it even smaller. It's really up to you. Like even smaller like this works too. But this is just for fun. Like you guys can do, you guys don't have to do these little balls, but they are really fun to eat. And porridge, so there's that. So yeah, I'm gonna finish this off, and then after we're done rolling these, I think the porridge should be nice and cooked. So I'm gonna finish this off, and then we'll come back and pour this into the porridge. Alright, so this has been simmering for a good 35 minutes. I came back like once in a while to come and stir it, and so it doesn't stick to the bottom. But if you look at it, the thickness is actually to my liking. The reason why, I mean, it's still a little liquidy, still has a little bit more liquid than usual, but that's a good thing, because the more you let this sit, the more thicker it's actually gonna get. So At this point now, go ahead and taste it. Add more salt if you guys like to. My grandpa, and Mov kua dlis, that means he just likes it very natural, clean, not a lot of salt, just a little bit to make flavor. You don't add any like soy sauce or anything like that, you know, just like black pepper and salt. So he likes it like that. I'm just gonna leave it as this, and then whoever wants to add salt to it at the end, feel free to add salt. Okay, so at this point now, here are the little glutinous rice flour balls that we made. I'm just going to go ahead and add those in there and let it cook up. Okay, so I'm gonna add those in there. And then these probably take about like 5 minutes to cook up. And if you notice that it's starting to get a little thicker, feel free to add just a little bit more water in there. It's totally fine. Since I added the balls in there, I'm going to have to add a little bit more water just so it helps it cook up and not be so thick. So yeah, it's a little thick already. I'm just going to go ahead and add it in probably like half a cup to a cup of water. Just be mindful that if you're adding more liquid, you also want to adjust the seasonings of it. Okay, I'm going to add in about a cup of water and let that cook up. Okay, I'm going to add a little bit more water in there just because I'm going to let this sit for 10 minutes before we serve it, and it's going to get a little thick. So I'm just adding a little bit of water just in case. But you can see a lot of the balls has risen up. That means they are nice and cooked all the way through. Since I added more water, I'm going to go ahead and taste it before adding the herbs. And if I like it, then yeah, we can go ahead and add in the herbs. Yeah, that's pretty good already. I don't want to add too much salt because you can always add salt at the end. When you're actually serving, you can sprinkle salt over it. Okay, so at this point now, since it's nice and flavorful and cooked, I am going to go ahead and add in all my herbs here. I'm going to add my herbs and my pepper. Add those in. I'm going to turn off the heat and mix that in. Alright, so this is nice and mixed. I also am going to add in some freshly cracked black and white pepper in there. You guys can just do black pepper, whatever works. As much as you guys like, just a little bit goes a long way, but we like a lot of black pepper in our family, so that in there, mix it in. And this is pretty much done. You can eat this right away, but I prefer to let it sit for like a good 10 minutes. To cool it down a little bit and also to get a little bit thicker, and then I like to serve it. So I'm gonna put the lid on, let it sit for 10 minutes, and then we can serve it up. This is pretty much it, yeah. Alright, I'm gonna add the black chicken that I saved earlier here. But yeah, this is pretty much it. Grandpa's black chicken rice porridge with glutinous rice balls. Super, super comforting. Love it, love it, love it. And this is what that is.